On this episode of Pennies Going in Raw, we've got another midweek extravaganza, and we are going to discuss some big swings and do a lot of Q&A. Let's go.
Hey, yo, check 1, 2. This is Flavor Flav in the building for the Atlas crew.
Atlas Trading, what the fuck is up?
There are traders, there are prodigies, and then there's legends.
Rob 4%, baby.
No way.
4%
Buy the fucking dip.
Hey, who told me about IDEX?
Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, someone just made, like, a lot more money than me on my trade.
You find out life's this game of pennies.
Did you check the portfolio?
Pennies. The margin for error is so small.
I bet Warren Buffett never did that.
And they out there making money right now off of penny stocks.
Them two guys is putting in work to make y'all rich.
The pennies we need are everywhere around us.
Time to think big.
Pennies Going in Raw.
Featuring Dan, Deity at Dips,
and Hugh Honey. Produced by Vinny Strokes, baby.
Welcome to the Penny Stock Podcast presented by the Blazing Chronicle. Today is Wednesday, August the 2nd.
You idiot, it's
and-
September.
Oh, well, it certainly still feels like August, man. Nothing, I was hoping that the second September 1st started, it was like just money was going to start growing on trees.
Yeah, fuck September.
Yeah, well, it's only day 2, buddy.
Yeah, well, fuck it.
You not having a good September, man?
Dude, no. I had the great August 31st, and then just the last 2 days just bent me over, slipped me sideways, gave me a and just...
Oh, my God. Anyways, I'm sorry everyone had to picture that. So he had a bad week. A lot of people would say that he's down $250,000. I prefer to say that he's down 2 Ferraris, a lovely house, a amazing vacation that could last a year. But he's down a little bit, and we're all here for him in this time. So it's okay that maybe you guys just should unfollow him.
I blame it on college.
He's lost his touch. Okay. Oh yeah, it's college's fault. What happened to no excuses?
It's different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's different this time. Okay, yeah, but we should discuss our swings regardless if they're doing well or not, because that's what the midweek episode is for. So let's do that. What are your biggest swings right now? How are they doing? And I'll tell you one thing. One of my biggest swings, Mr. SPAC, Mr. Fisker, is doing a fantastic job today. It is looking like 15 could happen, but I won't jinx it.
No, 15's going to happen.
Hey, and another thing, EVFM. That one's looking like that 350 is being breached.
Is it?
Yep, 347 right now, man. I know that's one of your biggest
You
swings.
sexy son of a bitch. I'll tell you what, EVFM, you really had me going for a minute there. Because 4 times you didn't want to break 350. But you know what? I knew you had it in you. Yes, you did. You sexy
It still
thing.
hasn't done it.
Don't you worry. I believe in her. Listen, we gave her the pep talk.
Okay, cool. So have you came up with anything new on EVFM since the last time you updated your position on that one?
Nah, she's just going to go to 13.
$13. Wow. That is quite the increase. So I know we're both in EVFM and SPAC, and you talked about DVAX. That one dropped a lot. It went all the way down to 545. And then today it went all the way down to 510. It has bounced incredibly well. It's actually back to 564. What do you think about that one's action today? And do you have anything more aside from what you read last week?
No, that one really, I'll tell you, that one contributed very fairly well to the dip in the old portfolio ski. And that's okay. I've just been accumulating. We're still far ways out, so this isn't like a balls deep UAVS play, like I said, was it yesterday? So, but that's okay. I'm fine with waiting on it. I think I like the potential that it has. If it really, really, really starts to break down, and I feel like there's a huge institutional seller, because that is a bigger stock than what we usually play.
It's getting a lot of volume right now. I mean, it is steady uprising. Yeah, 565. It's chugging along, man.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Roar.
Another one that No, keep going on DVAX.
No, I was just gonna say that like I'm not balls deep in it. I am down a good chunker in it. That's definitely helped my portfolio take a dive in the past 2 days. But we have time. I like the potential. It's a real stock. Its market cap's like $2 billion or something. So we have time. But I want to know if like that huge dip. I want to know if that was an institutional seller or what was going on there, because that wasn't just regular selling. So I'll keep an eye on it. But right now I'm confident in it. We have some time, and I'm okay with being early.
All right, neat. And next on our little swing list, I actually recently got back in HTGM. I saw it around 34. And it was getting a lot of attention around like 36, 37. It went up to the 40s, and now it dropped back down. So I kind of hopped back in that one, and I'm seeing where it can go. And I like the 34 as a nice little load zone for it.
Nice.
Let's see. And next, SXTC is now like a quarter. I don't even consider it like a stock anymore. I hate it. And then AVGR. I think it'd be a good time. Maybe a little AVGR update.
Sunday.
Okay, he's holding off. I am. So we have time. We have time to load more, right?
Yeah, I have a detailed plan. It's 3 pages long.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Well, next podcast, I guess we'll just title it AVGR. And lastly, RMed, it had a conference today, and, it was such a good conference that people didn't know it was a good conference, and it dropped a little bit. So we trimmed down a little size. But other than that, that's about all the things I'm swinging right now, and that's what we got. And I think other than that, is that all you have, or you have any new ones, or what's up?
No, I'm working on 3 potential plays, but your boy is back in school, so he is a tad bit busier than usual. He's also fighting with the college to graduate, so
Who's winning that fight?
Bitch, I'm gonna win that fight. I got bonds. All right, they owe me. They pay me.
Oh wow! So you're on scholarship?
Hell no! I got like the lowest GPA inside the entire school.
Well, that's what happens whenever you're getting paid to go to college. It's called a scholarship.
No, I have bonds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna own the college. Okay, so we do have a lot of questions in this thing that I tweeted like 3 hours ago. You want to just rock and roll it?
Yeah. Yo, listen, I want to apologize to you because I was pissed at you all day. Not all day, but when I called you and you were like, "Oh, I'm down $40," and I was like, "Oh, wow, Dan, you poor thing."
I didn't say I was down a lot more than $40, you son of a bitch. But I'm glad to hear that since you're so rich that you just can't relate to, the normal guy anymore. It sucks, man. I miss the old you before UAVS and everything, and it was just so different. I remember I miss the GHSI here.
Why? What was that?
But
was that the humbler? More humble? Oh, EVFM 349. Break that shit. Break it.
No, GHSI Hugh actually never responded to my DM, so maybe I take it back.
Yeah, that's true. I should go back to that.
Okay, so no, don't. So you're gonna be like, "Whoa, what the fuck? This guy's an asshole." Very first question. It's from Thick Teddy. I swear. What's Hugh's favorite scanner setups? Hugh? I'm asking you all of them, so, if you get mad at one because you've been asked it 1,000 times, let him know. Don't call him names.
Dude, I don't have a temper. I don't have a temper.
Right. Yeah, you're very cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, of course.
So what's your favorite scanner setup?
It depends. Day trading or swing trading?
Swing trading.
Well, I'll look for things that are beat down. So perfect example of this is Rumble. I look for, you guys know that I love both technical analysis combined with fundamental. So something that has revenue going up and something that's revenue going up, but the stock's been hit. So Rumble, perfect example. Revenue was up 400%. The stock was
That's crazy. I do the same thing when I look for women. I look for ones that have been emotionally beat down with good financials.
that how does that work out for you?
I'm single.
So I look for things that, where the balance sheet's increasing and the balance sheet's getting prettier, but the stock is down. So Rumble, like I said, perfect example, revenue was up 400%, but the stock was down 97%. That was a layup. Easy peasy. So swing trading, that's one of the scanners that I enjoy. Another one is something that's been beat really down. Just really anything that's beat down. Because I'll get a list of like 30 things that are beat down, and then based on that list, I'll start looking for catalyst, because chart is one of the most important things. So that's really important to me. Did you say day trading, or you don't want me to do day trading?
Yeah, go ahead. Do day trading too.
That's okay.
Okay, never mind. Damn, y'all missed it. His next one was, when will you 1v1 me to see who gets the ass tattoo? One, I didn't say it was going to be an ass tattoo. Two, you put that in your thing. I don't have a fucking voting thing. I'm not getting a tattoo. Next one. How do you find stocks? Do you look at chart scanners or look for ones with catalyst? And this is from the guy that does our editing logos. So you can't be mean to him either.
No, is that Zeus?
And what catalyst are you looking for? If scanners, what info are you searching
Is that Zeus?
So... yes.
So yeah, basically I find stocks a few different ways. You guys gotta, I harp on this, but you gotta keep a detailed notes, because stocks have multiple catalysts throughout the year. NOVN is a favorite. UAVS is a favorite. Any biopharma usually has a few catalysts every single year. So it's really important that you keep detailed notes so that you don't have to go find new tickers and then you're finding that ticker again. If you know that they just initiate a phase 3 and the phase 3 will take 25 weeks, well, then guess what? In half a year, there's your next catalyst. So you have to keep really detailed notes. And then like during the summer, FDA is usually pretty quiet. There's not as many catalysts. So that's when you go searching for new things. And like I said, I usually look for charts first. Then I go for, I usually look for charts and then I start looking for catalysts. What was this other one? If catalyst, what catalysts are you looking for? So I trade biopharmas are my favorite, because I feel like that's just what I trade really well. That's kind of like that's what I trade really well. Some people like to trade balance sheets. They like to trade earnings, but I feel like biopharmas are more of my thing. And then what info are you searching for? I like to try and understand. If I'm trading a biopharma, I like to try and understand. So the reason that I didn't get an LPCN, but I got into TRVN, was because I understood I understood the science behind TRVN, and LPCN, I didn't like I didn't like the science behind it. So hence why I held through TRVN and why I didn't hold through LPCN.
Okay. Very interesting. This is from Captain Dank Sparrow. Do you have strategies for trading through a halt? Also, fully expect the lads to put bar analogies into live action for Dip's birthday. At Hugh Henney, he doesn't just need trading help, big dog. Hugh will pray there is a woman in sight that even notices him once I'm there.
Dude.
So, strategies for trading through... okay, Hugh wants to talk to me about his...
So let's get something right, okay?
Yeah, let's.
I'm not looking for any women. In fact, I don't notice women, okay, Dan? But for you, when you come up here, I'll turn the charm on for you. For you. You're welcome.
You're going to hit on me?
No, I'm not going to hit on you, but I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm going to, hi ladies, this is my friend Dan. This
is my TD Ameritrade account.
This is my friend Dan.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Okay. If Hugh doesn't bring up how much money he has, this is easy. Unless in New Jersey they just speak a different language, I think I'll be all right.
Dude, listen, I'll help you.
Thanks you. I'm gonna come up there and they're gonna see a true Southern gentleman. I'm gonna show them a good night.
I can't wait to show them your workout videos.
Shut the fuck up. Do you have a strategy for trading through a halt or not?
Yeah, I set my. Oh, this is good. This is my bread and butter. Set your limits for when it unhalts, because when it unhalts, chances are you won't get the chance to. When it unhalts, it usually halts very quickly right after.
Immediately, yeah.
So if you have your limit set, then it'll either hit or you can move them around much faster.
Yeah, I like to have like a bunch of them. I'll say, I mean, because you just never know how high it's going to go, and have some ridiculously high ones just in case.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, it's also a good time to, I mean, depending on the news, I mean, you have a good bit of time, at least like 15 minutes to search up on it, and you can decide and find out the general consensus of what people think it's going to do. And, it's a good time to sell a good bit.
Yeah.
And there's also, so many different types of halts. It also depends,
Mm-hmm.
Why does the sun come up? Are the stars just pinholes in the curtain of night? Who knows Highlander? Carrie Palmer, I'm not, why does the sun come up? I don't think neither me or you know that one.
No, there can only be one. That's okay, continue.
What was your parents' reaction when y'all started to bank hard? From Mr. Stocks 10. Well, I haven't started banking too hard, but my parents are still like not really too impressed. Like, okay, 100,000, good job, son. Should have went to college, but whatever. They'll get over it.
My parents think I'm a broke college kid.
Why do they think that?
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't tell them until I was up like 600,000 one time. So,
And what was their reaction?
No, you can't even spell. I was like, not really. And then they were like, what? And then I made them, then they were all pissed because I made them like 20 grand. They were like, the hell are you doing for us? We birthed you. So then I had to open them an account.
What? All these are directed to you, damn it. What strategy does Hugh use in identifying options trades? Oh, boy.
I'm not crying. Okay, so I trade option. Okay, I have two strategies that I like. One I use based on supply and demand, Elliott wave theory, overnight gapper. And the other one I use when I'm bored and just need to play some charts. So if there's some serious volatility to the relative volume and I see a gamma gap or I like what I'm seeing, then with the chart, so, this is when you got to be good at charting, then I will basically day trade options like you would day trade a penny stock, but you can obviously take big size with options. Just note they're so much more volatile and the underlying price can get messed up with the gammas and the theta. So that's why I do not hold them overnight. But I will day trade them during the summer when penny stocks are much more slow.
Why an LLC as an investor? How to best utilize it? Oh, that last one was from Trading Platypus. This one is from Joe and Bikes. I think we'll go over this more in the tax episode, but if you want to touch on it, kind of small here.
No, because we need a full episode because there's too much to each side.
This one's a good one. And guess who it's directed to? Hugh. Okay, it's from Matt Left. Hugh constantly talks about the importance of learning to chart. Where are the best resources to learn to do so?
I mean, Atlas, I think we have 12,000 hours of charting. Of education. I know a lot of us will put the charts in the trading floor, but just some things that I feel like everybody should know is ascending, descending triangle, support resistance, relative volatility, oscillators, Bollinger Bands. If you know how to do either Bollinger Bands, oscillators, or a VWAP, like a technique based on that, then you'll be fine. You don't need to know all three. In fact, you shouldn't use all three. I would suggest sticking to one. A lot of people like an oscillator cross strategy, or like a VWAP bounce strategy, ascending, descending triangles. If you can do something like that, and you know that well, then you'll be perfectly fine. So that's really important, and I think that if you can learn those things, and you can learn all of that on YouTube. So like I said, you should definitely know support and resistance. That should be number one. Relative volume overall, everything, any video that has volume is good. Like I said, oscillator, if you want oscillators, and VWAP you should definitely know. And if you want Bollinger Bands. And the reason I say those three is because I feel like for the most part, traders use one or the other when it comes to those three. But if you know how to a little bit about each three, then you can make the best informed decision.
All right, cool. So yeah, just if you'll go back and just read those or learn up on those, you'll come back next week and we'll provide you with some more things to learn. So, and we'll have homework for you. We actually won't. Okay, next one. Advice on playing really low float stocks and halts. So we already kind of went over the halts, but what about low float stocks? Is there anything different that you would recommend?
Yeah, your entries especially.
Important.
Yeah, I mean your entry on low floats is everything. It's almost like options. I treat options and low floats the same. Your entry has to be everything.
Yeah, I mean you can lose. So there's so much potential to go up or down in both of them. He also asked. Hugh mentioned a gamma gap in the last pod. Would like you to have a follow up. So anything you can follow up on gamma gap?
Yeah, we can totally do a Greeks, little small segment, one podcast. I just don't know if everyone would love that. But the option,
we can just do it like a quick 10-minute
we can,
little segment.
Because the Greeks can be super confusing, but I think that if we took like some time, because it's not like a one sentence answer, but basically the gamma of an option is expressed as a percentage and reflects the change in the delta. So if you don't know delta, then you're not going to know what gamma is. And if you don't know delta, you know what I mean? So then you'd have to know what theta was. Yep. So we can do like a small mini segment one week.
Yeah. I mean, I was in a frat, so of course I know it. Okay, so NS Analytic, we'll get you a whole segment. How about that? You get a car, you get a car. Mr. Kenneth Powers asks, who actually let the dogs out?
Hey, 351 on EBFM. Let's go.
Yay,
time to fucking run.
Yeah,
finally. Let's go,
run.
Motherfuckers.
Go. Okay. Long story short, I was really drunk. I got home. I left the gate open. The dogs are gone. We have no clue where they are. And I'm so sorry to the house owners. Breathe Carolina asked, how much do you pay Hugh Henney to say he's your friend online? How do you stay so fit? Is it hard to go outside now with all this fame? Obviously, this is a 3-part question. See, that's what sucks about Hugh is he has too much money that I can't bribe him to do anything. So that sucks. How do I stay so fit? Just extreme regime, workout regimen, the eating habits of Michael Phelps. I mean, it's dedication, really. I think that's most of it. Is it hard to go outside now with all this fame? Yeah, that's actually why I never leave my house. So I think that is all summed up your question, Mr. Carolina. And also, Mr. Carolina, we do have a question for you. If you're free the last week of September weekend, we'd like to formally invite you to the New Jersey Furu Bash, but you guys are basically just background music the whole time. And you guys just like, so we'd appreciate that. Thank you for the question. Mr. Incredible Bob 1974 says, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I think Hugh would have to answer that one.
Well, if we're talking philosophically, because I am a very deep and philosophical thinker, I believe that the egg actually, because eggs are full of calcium, right?
Yeah.
So I think that when the world froze over, that a cow pissed out, milk, and
next question is from Slays Bars. Hello, I'm looking for literature, both technical analysis and something like The Big Short. Any recommendation would be appreciated. Okay, for the one like The Big Short, the Turtle Traders is a good one. It's about trading. I think he should probably stop recommending it for people when they're like, how can I learn how to chart and trade better? He's like, read this fucking novel about guys trading like a lot of money. So maybe you have a technical book, don't you? Or Gary did.
Gary does.
Yeah.
I'm too cheap to buy
We need to
anything.
find that out. But yeah, the Turtle Traders is a good one for like reading purposes, but it doesn't really teach you as much.
No, but it gives a good insight.
Okay, here's one. Love the last episode. Sadly, I didn't adopt those philosophies until I was already back holding a fair amount. Do I just sell it all and restart with my 35 to 40% loss, or hold until the market heats back up as we go into September with the hope that I recoup some losses?
You go first.
This question's from me, dude.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I mean, just sell half. Like we always say, if you're worried, sell some. And if it goes up, goes down, at least you still have some, or you don't have as much, depending on which way it went.
Yeah, I usually just take my loss on the chin. Take it like a man. You know what I mean? It's like when you're in the bar and you're 17 and you use the fake ID and you get past the first bouncer. Okay. And you get past the first Somalian bouncer who's 6'7", 320, and you're like, yeah, I'm the man. And then you walk up to the bar only to find out that he's the one with the black light that can figure out that's really fake. And then you get tossed on your ass in front of a girl that you told you were 23 to, and she was 27.
Oh,
and
dude, you're 17 hitting on a fucking 27-year-old?
I didn't say this was a real story about me.
Well, I know, but it's still impressive.
You know what? It was impressive until he got tossed on his ass.
Right.
And then, you just kind of, you say, okay, well, you know what? I won't go back to that bar for a while. And then you take it on the chin, you wipe yourself off, you go home, you have a beer at home, and then you go to bed, and then you wake up the next day, and you start new at a new bar.
Okay, great analogy there. So I hope that helps you out there, SJ2 or S2J. You have a very confusing.
Do you want me to go? Should I go more into more detail?
No, I think you covered it all. So CC asks, any difference in strategy between stocks bought in an IRA versus taxable broker account? Yeah, in a Roth IRA, can't really benefit off of it for so damn long. My risk tolerance is, a little different.
Whoa, he knows what he's talking about, huh?
Me? I mean, here and there. I know a little bit about Roth IRAs. Well, I mean, do you have a different answer?
Nah.
Okay, great. Taxes on short-term investing and long-term. That'll be answered later. Here's Johnny in a different podcast. What would you recommend for position sizing on an account below 5K? Q, answer that one. Depends on how confident you are in those stocks, eh?
Yeah, it really depends your risk tolerance. All right, if you don't like to wrestle with bears and you don't like the tingle in the sack, then don't go all in. If you like what you see and you do your own DD and you like what you see, then I don't know, go all in if you want.
I do. My style, I do 5 stocks, 15% in each, a little cash on hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, spread it out a little bit. It's safe, especially in this market. I probably wouldn't go 15% and 5 just because this market kind of stinks.
Yeah.
Or at least wait till it heats back up. For pennies at least.
Yeah, when it heats back up, then we can.
Is SPAC your longest hold so far? For me, I think so. Besides mine, my stock that is 1/5 of a penny. But it actually would cost me more to sell it than I would, so I just hold it. What is your longest hold, Hugh?
Ever? Or right now?
Yeah.
Ever?
Ever.
I don't know. I've had Visa for a while, like maybe 2 years, 3 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do to relax and keep your mind off the market when needed? Smoke weed. Duh. How much should I? What about you? What do you do to relax? And what do you like right now?
I'm laying in bed right now.
You run 5 miles.
Yeah, I'm laying in bed right now. But yeah, I like to run. I like to run a lot. Yeah, I like to run. What else do I like to do? I feel like such a loser when I get asked these questions because I'm like, what do I do? I can't think of anything.
Yeah, and then whenever I'm like, he doesn't have a life, he's like, I totally have a life. I do tons of stuff.
Shoot. Yeah. Okay. I like to run.
Do you guys notice how how different he was when he's down a lot of money? He's letting me just answer these questions. He's like, no, dude, you got the Roth IRA question today.
Dude, we know what it is, dude. I'm fighting with my college. I'm moved into this place. I'm building furniture at like 2 a.m. I FaceTimed my mom today for the first time since being here, and she goes, huh, you look tired and old. And then she was like, older. I was like, dude, what? Yeah, I'm just, it's fine. It's fine. What was the question? I don't even remember.
What do you do to relax on the market when needed?
Yeah, I like to go on runs and I take naps.
Okay, cool. How much did you put on the Thunder tonight? Just enjoy the end of the series and just take it all just enjoy every moment of it. Don't take it for granted. Live and die with every play. It's going to be amazing. This one is pretty deep. It's by Papa Dark. He says, what is your biggest regret?
Oh God. Ever? Like in life?
Getting addicted to whippets during college? I don't know. Doing whatever I did that made every single one of my exes break up with me.
That's a story. Those are stories for a different day.
Yeah, that's like a whole podcast segment.
That's gonna be when you come up here. Wait, are we talking about trading or just in general, like life?
I went all in, dude. Come on, hit me.
Fuck. Nope. Can't say that one.
You can't say that.
No. I'll tell you when you get up here. Probably going to college.
That's fair. I respect that.
Yeah, because now I'm too far in, but I'm too far in. But what I could have done with 100,000. 100,000 is so much.
Do you guys ever get bored during a trading day? If so, what do you do to stay focused and make the smartest trades possible? We rail Adderall and just eat it by the bag and just plan. It's just a thing of not over trading. Even if you're bored or if it's a quote unquote slow day, just know you're playing with money and just stay your route.
Yeah, I think actually it's fun. All right, it's funny that you say that because today I overtraded like a motherfucker. And part of that was because I was bored, and part of that was because I felt like I needed to make money after because it's the beginning of the month. And I think I needed today. I think I need a big loss to just remind myself that I can't overtrade. That if shit's not working, just understand that shit's not working. And so I needed to take that big loss to remember not to overtrade and remember that being bored is a fuck ton better than losing someone's salary in minutes.
Yeah. And
so I think that usually, today being the exception, usually that's what usually pops in my head. Like, okay, hey, if I can be bored because I can nap, I can work out, I can, call my friends who love me when I call them, or because anything's better than losing money. So I think that and then it gets to a point to where I'm like, I'm a beast. I can't lose money. I'm a god. I'm a trading titan.
Bad motherfucker.
I'm a bad motherfucker, and then I lose $100,000. So
okay,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, sling it. Let everyone know, man. And next question is from Jack J. Where does Hugh find his tickers when swinging? I think we kind of answered that earlier.
Yeah. Taking detailed notes and scanners.
Okay. In the intro, I think Hugh says someone made more money than him on his trade. Which trade was that? He actually said that during a stream, and he was complaining about people getting better averages on his trades than he does after he calls them, because he'll call it and then they dip a little bit and then everyone else makes more money off his trade. But those were the context were. If there's a certain one that stands out, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Or someone, like one guy literally came into my DMs and he was like, he slapped $300,000 worth. Waited for it to go up like 10% and they just market sold it all and it like freaking dipped so hard. He came out and he was like, dude, thanks so much, man. I made $30,000 today. And I was like, how? Like, how'd you make $30,000 off that ticker? He was like, oh, dude, I just slapped 300K and then sold it all. And I was like, you motherfucker. Like, you were the one that killed the momentum. Like, it was like 1 p.m. and he just market sold 300,000 worth. And I was like, I can't believe this. They just can't believe. He was like, I'd opened up my TD last week. Thanks a lot. I was like, this is. I hate the stock market. So yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Here's another one. Do you guys have SPACE? SPCE.
No.
I used to. Okay. What to expect with taxes? Boom. Tax question. Later episode. Still in AVGR? Yes. How much did y'all lose on OTLK? We're smart. We sold most, but still lost a good bit.
Yeah. We told you guys not to hold through the entire thing. That it was either going to do one of two things. If it was approved, it was going to go up 200%. If it was not, then it was literally worth like 75 cents, I think I said. So like I tell you guys all the time if I'm holding through something. But if I'm not holding, if I don't say, like TRVN, I said I was holding through. OTLK, no way.
Okay, and that actually is the ending of our questions in the tweet. We did it. We did it without one thing written down for an outline.
Yeah, are you excited to come up here?
Me excited? Dude, I don't care. I'm not excited or anything. I travel the world so much, and not to mention Alabama is like one of the nicest areas in the world.
How many times are you gonna tell people that we're traders when we're out?
Dude, I went out the other day, and you don't know how difficult it was for me not to mention how many followers I had on Twitter. It was like. It was just like, come up. I would just be like, yeah, that's crazy. Can I get a whiskey spray? I have 27,000 followers on Twitter. Look at it. And yeah, you know, I mean, I think they were very impressed. They don't know what Twitter is down here, but you know, I think they know that 27,000 is a big number. So.
27,000. Jesus, that's a lot of cattle.
27,000, huh? That's how much general manager of the Ford up down the street makes. Holy shit!
All right, what do we get? Where are we gonna make Breathe Carolina drink first?
Make them drink?
Yeah, let's do like
I don't know. I wasn't gonna like force them to drink anything.
No, dude.
Are you good? Dude. Oh my god! I can't wait to show you the vodka Mike's Harder lemonade orange juice special.
No, you're not.
Dude,
no.
you've seen me on streams, man.
Dude,
You see how
my place. My place is nice. You're not ruining it.
What does drinking have to do? Dude, those are all like clear drinks except the orange juice.
They're gonna my apartment's gonna be able to smell you and just be like, no, you're ruining me. It's Alabama.
I smell fine, bro. I smell, dude. Honestly, look.
Say something.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Look, man. I bet Gary looks like he smells pretty nice. I won't lie. I bet those Breathe Carolina emo fuckers smell like shit.
Dude, do you know they have a touchless oven?
A what?
A touchless oven. It's sick.
All right, guys. Well, that's our show. Thank you for joining Casual Wednesday with the PGIR team. Thanks, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like and comment on all major platforms. See ya. How was that?
That was great.